Different for you than a lot of players on senior night. You'll have your wife and your kid out there with you. I mean, what's that going to be like for you tomorrow night?
It's going to be fun. I'm really excited. I hope it's not going to be too cold for them, but at the end of the day, it'll be really exciting. I don't know if I ever thought about that coming in, but it's going to be it's one of those moments you'll never forget.
And your daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's her name?
Adeline.
Okay.
Yeah, she just turned a year about a week ago.
I remember a couple months ago you said you're on the bye week or something. You're going to work on her with her walking. How's that coming along?
She's walking faster than me now. It's crazy. She runs the place.
But what's that from that side of it? I mean, like I said, you deal with stuff in your free time and stuff that most players haven't had to deal with. How's that? How have you dealt with dealing with having a kid and a wife and all that and stuff while doing schoolwork and everything else?
I hear the word, deal with. It's not really dealing with it. At the same time, it just simplifies your life. It really does. If you marry the right person, they really just settle things down. Everything's good. They're a good teammate. You work together. You support each other. If you're doing it right, and she's awesome. She's the best. And so it's really kind of brought a good balance. And if anything, she keeps me on the straight and narrow so that my time management is better than me being alone trying to fend for myself. So I really do appreciate it.
And what's your wife's name?
Gabrielle.
Okay. How long have you guys been married?
A little over 2 years now.
Okay.
So it's trudging along. It's good.
How do you think that has changed maybe compared to someone that is playing football and not deal with it, but have that, I guess, your family back home that you're playing for and things like that,
Yeah, and it's just it's an addition to the family. I mean, it's just the family's growing. It's another, more bonds that you're creating. I feel like it, for anything, gives me more motivation. I have a family I'm trying to support now, and so it kind of motivates me to develop the characteristics that I need to become a successful person. And right now, I'm trying to be a good football player. Whether or not that goes to the NFL, it doesn't matter. For me, I needed to work on myself and how I could best develop those things to do that.
You came in, special teams kind of guy, and obviously as the last couple of years have gone, you've continued to get a bigger role linebacker. How do you kind of look back at your time here? How proud are you, I guess, of what you've been able to accomplish?
It's been fun. I doubted myself a lot along the way. We've had a really good coaching staff. They haven't given up on me. They continue to give me shots. And something that really stuck with me is Coach Harsin. He talks about there's a lot of things in life that we can't necessarily control. But the things we can control are our attitude, our effort, and our focus. At the end of the day, you are in control of that. And once I let that sink in and it kind of hit me, things changed. I kind of changed the perspective of how I looked at this process, how I looked at this program, how I looked at my personal growth. I was able to realize, where is my attitude? Where is my effort? And, how's my focus doing? Because if one of those is off balance, then everything's going to go off balance. And once you get those three lined up exactly, this process becomes fun. You start achieving goals. The sky's the limit.
As a special teams guy, that made a big impact there. Sean Wales, a guy who's kind of stood out. What impresses you about what he's been able to do this year as a senior?
I think he's awesome. His consistency just is insane. I love it. That he's able to just come in and day out and do what needs to be done. I couldn't imagine, trying to punt weather, who knows the weather, the temperature, the type of pressure's coming at you, but you can't even worry about that because you're staring at a ball and you got to kick the ball. It's a whole different world of pressure and focus that I'm not used to, and he nails it. He does great with it.
I've been asking some guys, 10 years from now when we look at the roster and see your name on there, or fans see your name, what do you hope comes to mind or the fans think or remember about you from your time here?
I hope they know that, I did go all in. That's kind of a theme that we've been pushing a lot, all in or in the way. I really hope that they know I went all in because I feel like I did. I really did. And I'm going to keep doing it till the end of this year. That's why I'm here. They've invested a lot into me, and it's just my job to kind of invest back, repay back everything they've given me.
Your senior class as a whole, you guys have overcome a lot, obviously, with coaching change and everything else the last couple of years. You're 2 wins away from getting to 40 again and keeping that streak alive for your guys. 15 in a row, I think it would be senior classes with 40 wins. What do you? How do you look at your class as a whole and what you guys have been able to accomplish the last couple of years?
Resilient, tough. Avalos talks just for the defense, but it's all with the mentality. Trials come, things happen. It's life. There's good players on other teams. They're going to make plays, but at the end of the day, we can control what we can control. And if we are in control of that and we're doing everything we're supposed to be doing, it's going to work out.
And I guess you guys still have a lot of your goals ahead of you the next couple of weeks here. I guess how exciting is that there's still, you guys could really finish this thing off the right way?
And if anything, it just gives us more excitement, more confidence. After that loss, I was worried. I thought I didn't know if we were going to drop it down into the dumps or not. But everyone just kind of turned around, put their nose to the grindstone, and just we're here to get the job done. And it's been a lot more exciting at practice. It's brought a lot of enjoyment. And I think we're going to finish this thing out right.
What catches your eye about UNLV offensively?
They're quick. They're very quick. But at the same time, I think our defense is really quick too. When we know what we're doing out there, when we know our assignments, we're pretty fast too.
Does that quarterback look faster than maybe Allen and Potter and some of those guys? Looks like when he got in the open field a couple of times, they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, he looks quick, and we've been playing a lot of mobile quarterbacks this year. I think we've had a lot of practice with teams previous, and so if anything, we're kind of used to it, and hopefully we can adjust to them. They're a great team. They're really mobile. They're really diverse in what they do, and so we'll see how it goes out there.
They may not have the record or whatever, of some teams, but when you see what they did to Wyoming, a team that beat you guys, does that kind of get your guys' attention?
The record's just a number, man. Yeah. That's why we're so big on 1-0 every week, because you look at someone's record and it's really scary. I mean, it's a trap game. Every week can be a trap game if you look at someone's record. So we don't look at that. I mean, we look at the film, and the film is they're good. So we need to be good too.